Hello everyone and welcome to the Aries Moon Girl channel. This is a long-awaited video and the one video that was missing from my how to make a sign fall in love with you and this is the Virgo sign. I took so long because I'm a Pisces rising. My crushes and love failures when I was very young were Virgos, and that's because you don't fully understand or master the opposite energy as you would like to. Plus, from what we all know, Virgos are really hard to get. But in the meantime, I have Virgos that are very close to my heart, friends, and there's so much that I love about Virgos, so much that they complement in my life, so much that they bring that I don't have at the moment. So definitely is one of the signs where I feel that I'm learning the most out of. So taking this into account and the experience and the facts that I gathered from interacting with my Virgo friends and with Virgo men as well at some point, I'm gonna go for the 5 things that you can do in order to make a Virgo fall in love with you. Stay tuned because this is gonna be good. Okay, so number 1, the first thing that you can do in order to make a Virgo fall in love with you is a bit more complicated, is being really well put together. This will vary by depending on what the Virgo is really interested in, because if we're talking about a very hippie Virgo, or if you're talking about the grunge Virgo or a rock Virgo, they will still go for the well put together guy out there. But if we're talking into the real about the real world, a Virgo would be the type of lady or of man that goes for the well-perfumed, nicely dressed, tall, good-looking, good career, manners, society manners, knowing how to act with other people, knowing how to interact with people, status, because we're talking about an earth sign, so kind of the whole package, the good packaged deal. Of course, as I said, in a hippie environment this might be different, but you'll still notice that they are going for the guy that everyone is kind of looking up to in the group that they are in. So they tend to go, as an earth sign does, for quality. A bit different than Capricorns or Taurus, each one has their own, but they all go like for the qualitative guy or girl in the group, the well put together, the successful in a way type. They don't need to be the most successful or the most outgoing out of them all, but really kind of stably having their shit together, if you can say this. Or maybe I cannot say this, having their stuff together. But definitely Virgos go for someone that has it going for them. Okay, number 2, and this is an important one. It comes from the fact that Virgos are an earth sign. Again, I'm gonna say something that's a bit more tricky to understand, but here it might be helpful for you if you're trying to get a Virgo. Virgos are going for the people that are patient enough and stick through their ups and downs. So you have to understand 2 things about Virgos. One, that they are a mobile sign. Mobile signs, Gemini, Virgos, Pisces, who am I missing? Sagittarius. We're all over the place. We change our mind like this, like this, like this. There's the new thing, I could do this or that or the other or so. So, okay, this is a issue with all mobile signs, but then it's also an earth sign. So until they decide to be with someone, it takes longer. So it's not like with fire, like with a Sagittarius, they decide instantly, and then if they change their mind later on, that's good. So Virgo changes their mind a lot of times until they decide on you. So they might like you in the beginning, and they see something that they don't like, and then they see something else, and then they test you, and then they push your buttons. And if you manage to stick through that and have the patience and keep pursuing and keep pursuing, then like the earth sign that they are, they will finally give in, and they will finally get stuck to you. They'll test you. If there's a sign that tests you, that's Virgos, and I don't know if they do it consciously. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do it subconsciously, but definitely they are the type that will go on and test you. So if you have the patience, you pass the test, if you just go along with them, then you have a chance to have this working for you. Number 3, which is also a very important one for Virgos. Virgos are, as you might know, very much in control of things. They seem to take responsibility for a lot of things and carry a lot of things on their shoulders day to day, so they like to party actually. Most of the Virgos that I know are big party animals. This is what they love the most. So someone that's into them needs to be someone that makes them go out of their shell, makes them let go of control. That's why you will see a lot of Virgos, that, for example, that like Sagittarius, because they like that easygoing vibe, and they like to be dragged into that. They like to fall for a person that's kind of their opposite and kind of makes them loosen up and have more fun and seem more fun and enjoy life more and party. So they like fire signs, for example. That's a reason why they like fire signs. So if you want to kind of get the heart of a Virgo, get them out there, get them having fun, take them out, take them dancing, take them to fancy places, because remember, earth sign, so they like fancy places, but make sure that they are out of their normal rhythm, out of their responsibilities, out of what's boring for them. Because to be honest, Virgos hate being bored, like most mobile signs. You wouldn't expect this, but they really do. Okay, so number 4, let me have a look. Okay, someone that has a specific interest, and this is where you'll fall short, and you need to do a bit of research on your own. You'll fall short if you don't know too much about them. So Virgos might have one passion. It might be dancing. It might be, I don't know, yoga. It might be reading a specific type of literature. It might be playing the piano. It might be finances. It might be, I don't know, I told you, grunge music, rock, anything. You need to find out what that passion is, because they kind of like experts in their field. So they like people that know a lot in the field that they are interested in. Virgos, nevertheless, might not be the ones that want to talk about everything in the world. It's not really the Sagittarius vibe. It's more about they want to talk about the things that they are interested in and where they feel that they could grow by talking to you. So if they are very sporty, they would like maybe a sports partner, someone that can exercise with them. They just like to do all these things. So if you are into a Virgo, try to find out what that passion is and try to see if you're matching that, and if you can have a conversation with them on that specific subject, and if you can kind of enrich their life, teach them something. I think they like to be taught something. Men also like to teach something, but to an audience of a person that's interested or intelligent. Virgos really love intelligence, so they admire this in a person. So if you want to have a Virgo's respect, you need to show that, first of all, your mind is pretty quick and you catch up on things, and second of all, that you are well informed where it comes to one subject, and especially if the subject is relating to what they are interested in. Okay, and number 5, And this is another unusual one, but it's a secret weapon one. So I told you they like the well put together guy or girl that's well informed, knows a lot, makes them have fun, and then they like that person to be a bit needy. No, not needy, but to need a bit of fixing. They don't like perfection in the end, because although people think Virgos like perfections, Virgos like to still be able to do something, to perfect something. So if a person just has that one little thing that needs fixing, and where the Virgo can step in, organize them, save them a bit, give them a purpose, give them a mission, put them on their wheels and all of this, even if they might not admit it, they love this because, yeah, we all need a small project. You don't want to get bored. Like that's the thing with many signs. That's the thing with mobile signs in general. You don't want to get bored. And as Pisces sometimes wants to save the world, the opposite sign Virgo also kind of wants to make an impact and help somehow. Not totally. They don't like people that are totally dependent on them. Just to a certain extent. They like people that are well put together, but failing in some category where they can help them progress. So it's that balance. They like people that are fun, but also very patient with them. So it's that balance that you need to keep, and this is why I think most of the people, we'll see after the success of this video, most of the people are very concerned of how to make a Virgo fall in love with them more than with other signs. I think they are the most enigmatic ones when it comes to this. Maybe some other signs that are like this, I don't know. Scorpios I don't find so enigmatic for me because I'm a water sign. Maybe Aries, because you need to keep them on their toes. And usually Aries works well with Virgo. But I am going away from the subject. So these were the 5 steps, 5 bulletproof steps to make a Virgo fall in love with you. Try them out and let me know if they work out. And until next time, I'm Aries Moon Girl. I care about the stars, but most of all I care about you, and this is why I do these videos. Let me know if there's any other video that you would like to see, any other type of content. Comment down below and let me know about your experiences with Virgos. I'm really, really interested and curious, as we all are.